class, and once again, today we'll be discussing classism. If you don't recall what classism was, classism is a systematic oppression of different societal groups in which the dominant group will benefit more than the other. Today, I will try to talk more about that specific sentence, in which how the dominant group benefits more, but will still take advantage of the other two classes. By the end of the speech, my goal is to persuade you into take change, make an act, stand up for what's right, and change these unequal ways that have been going on for several years. Make classism eradicated. Put it to an end. We're the youngest generation so far, and our voices have been heard a lot. Let's make it be heard once or many other times. If we know, classism is divided into three different groups: the low social class, the middle/working class, and the high social class. A survey done not so long ago, people were told to label themselves in which social class they thought they identified with. The highest percentage of this survey was the middle/working class. This working class is a socioeconomic group in which they mostly identify themselves doing industrial work. Some of this would be construction, house cleaning, and other things. The second highest percentage was the lower class. Unfortunately, this is not good because the low social class are the people who live in poverty, don't have access to much education, don't have enough money, and have a lot of struggles financially or mentally. The lowest percentage that was shown in this survey, with not even 3%, was the high social class. The high social class, you can identify them as people who own big companies like Nike, Jordan, even the owner of the Dallas Cowboys. Unfortunately, people like these are the ones with the most money. They have access to all these great things, all this resources, material, education, a good stable job, and they still find a way to take advantage of those who have mostly nothing, who are still working to get to a point in life where they are stable. The rich has been appeasing the poor and the working class for many years. This is a form of discrimination because the low class always finds a way to pay the taxes. They always have to pay for more goods. They don't always benefit or apply to things like health insurance because they know they won't get it, because some way or form they make too much money. Although those with the high social class will benefit or find a way to apply for those benefits that those in the lower social class are not offered. Equality has been seen many times in social classes, wealth, health, and education. As we know, those of a high social class have better resources in school, which help them get better grades in the SAT, for example. They have access to better tutors, better teachers, computers, internet. This will allow them to get a higher SAT score. And with a high SAT score, you'll most likely be offered scholarships. And those scholarships help pay for that education. But you already had a good education, but because of those scholarships, you're getting an even better education than the low social class who don't even have a chance because they do not have access to that internet, that computer, those teachers who are willing to put in the effort to have them get those good SAT scores. And within those good SAT scores, they'll go to college, get a good higher education, and they'll be able to find a stable job that pays a really well income. Within that income, they'll be able to have access to more benefits, more health care, food, a house to live in, water, lights. A lot of people of the low social class don't have an opportunity to get those resources. Eradicating classism is extremely valuable because it can help offer better resources to everyone instead of limiting them to the rich. Advocating for yourself is a necessity because you will not only help yourself, but you will help everyone who's afraid. You'll make that first step of change. You'll let your voice be heard. Within this of eradicating classism, everyone will have those same opportunities. No one will be better than anyone. Everyone will be able to compete fairly to get those resources that was once even hard to compete at all. I hope classism will come to an end, and this speech was able to persuade you to take that first step into eradicating classism. Thank you.